We've got a great quarter-final game here of the men's singles between Neil Crisp of the City Bowls Club Warrnambool and Steve Mitchell from Warrnambool Bowls Club. It's going to be a great game. They're pretty good mates, but I don't think they'll be mates while they're playing here now. And I'd like to welcome to the commentary Mick Swan from Haywood. Welcome, Mick.
Thanks, Brian.
Good to have you on board, mate.
Good to be here.
And you've just gone down in the previous game to
Crispy.
Yeah. And he had a pretty good lead, so he must have been bowling in pretty good form.
He was. Earlier on, he found his length. He had the long ends in, and
he
put the pressure on with his first bowl every time.
Yeah. No, that's hard to beat him when he's in that sort of form. First bowls, everything in singles, and that.
Absolutely.
And if they got one right on the front of the jack or the back of the jack, it really makes it hard. But so it should be a really good game here. First to 21. Really looking forward to who comes out on top here. Once again, the Armvic's official partners, City Bowls Club Warrnambool, Daly's IGA in Croydon, Portland, Haywood, Lockett Real Estate Port Fairy, Coastal Car Rentals, Build Pro Warrnambool, Mitch's Preserves, Morton Power Services, the Midfield Group, and Warrnambool Locksmiths. So it's great to have all them on board. Helps keep these tournaments funded and running, and this championship's been pretty good. Mick, numbers have been great.
Yes, increased from last year, which is good to see, and they come from far and wide. And wide as well.
Yeah. So we've got men's quarter-final games. We'll keep an eye on the other scores as we go along, and we've got two ladies semi-finals. We'll mention more about them as we get into it, but the next stream game will be the ladies singles final. So we'll move the cameras over to rink 2 now, and the boys have had their 2-end roll up and they're just about to get into it. So looking forward to this game.
Mitch won the toss. He must have called head on Crispy's two-headed coin. Mitch's first bowl looked a bit uncomfortable with his delivery. Pretty good start here by Neil. Just a little bit wide. Yeah, Crispy's well down again. Holding 2. Just fell out. Still 2 to Crispy. like 1 in, 1 out. Pretty good bowl here. He's drawn the shot. Well done, Mitch. What's this bowl going to do? Might be just a bit short. Short and narrow. So the marker said Mitch has got 1 and a measure. Looks to be just 1. Yes, 1 to Mitch. Mitch playing his backhand with his first bowl. Gotcha. Left Mitch plenty of room. He overcorrected. Yeah. Crispy's fallen short with that one too, but it is second shot. Mitch has changed his hand. Opted for the forehand. Might also be a bit shy. No, it's still coming. It's a good bowl. What do I know? Drawing the shot. Crispy's also elected to go the forehand. Still 1 down. Just ran through. Crispy playing a weighted shot. Got the jack. Not sure where the kitty went. Can you find it, Logan? No, there it is. I think it's still in. Still in play. Which is taken one of Crispy's out. I think I just heard Mitch call 2. Soon know when the marker puts the paddle up. Yep, 2 to Crispy. That was a pretty good weighted shot in the end. Crispy leads 2-1 after 2 ends. Crispy's put in his usual long ends, which he favours. Short and narrow, it's unusual. Mitch has turned his back on that one early. Stayed on this time, it'll be the shot. Crispy's got the shot, rested on Mitch's back bowl. Similar bowl. Yeah, good bowl here. 2 to Crispy. It's consistent. Just needs to get the kitty back there if you're laughing. That's another counter. Mitch has elected to stay in the forehand. Not far away. Yeah, he's got a pearler. Great bowl. And a toucher. One to Mitch, makes it 2-all. These blokes are, even though they're opponents now, they're teammates when they go to represent Victoria in the ArmVics. They've got quite a few games under their belts now. Yeah, just a little bit narrow, but a handy starter all the same. Oh, close, Mitch. Crispy still holding. Oh, he might have given it away here, he has. It's too good a bowl. It's not far away. Good bowl. Makes 2. Looks like Crispy's lining them up. Here it goes. Oh. Just changed hands. Oh, he's played another great bowl. Crispy's eyes just lit up. He's into him again. Missed. 3 to Mitch. Mitch now leads 5-2. The other games we've got, a couple of them, they've got Kevin Johnson plays Fly, Colin Davey. We've got Shanks playing Smarty. Shanks is currently leading 7-1. Which has got a pretty good starter here. Just a bit short. Crispy playing his backhand. Just ran through marginally. Which is holding. Just a fraction overweight. Got better weight here. He's drawing the shot. Not quite a toucher. Not quite there. Mitch might be a bit more positive here, I think. He's playing with a bit of weight. Yes, he's done it and killed it. Well, Mitch. One of the other games we've got is Lee Wesley versus Gary Gervin. Crispy's still coming. Yeah, that's the shot. Up and down for shot. Very good. Good bowl. Possibly made two. Questions being asked by Mitch now. Marcus saying definitely one, a measure for two. Nice weight for that shot. Crispy's in the area again. Yeah, two for sure. Good bowl. Mitch's last bowl. Oh, he's not far away here. Great bowl. It's made two shots. Crispy playing his backhand. He's got a bowl to sit on. Which he's going to go close to doing that. And he has. Good bowl. One to Crispy. He now trails Mitch 3-5. Rink 4 between Shanks and Smarty. Shanks is putting some good bowls down. He currently leads 10-1. Crispy's first bowl on the forehand. Just running through. Just falling short at that second shot. That'll be shot. Come in the back door. He might have shot. It's up and down now. Mitch again playing the forehand. Looks to have a little bit of weight. He might have been after the kitty. Crispy having a bit of an upshot here. Weighted shot on the backhand. Seems to me as though Mitch is playing as though he's holding. Playing the backhand. Not far away. Just pulled up. Crispy's doing the old finger measure. Yeah, one to Mitch. Now leads 6-3. Good start here by Mitch. Just missed the kitty. Ran through a bit. Good bowl. Just the one to Crispy still. Mitch should be trying to make correction on his last one. Yeah. Not far away. Second shot. No, not quite. She'll say probably just the one. Yeah, marker indicating it's just the one. Not far away here, just pulled up short. Good effort. On rink 5 we have Kevin Johnson versus Colin Davey. He's currently leading 5-1. Crispy had a shake of the head when he delivered that one. Just wait for the marker indications out. It was 7-2 to Crispy. No. Looks like it was just the one. Mitch leading 6-4. Just on rink 6, we have Kylie Stafford versus Kate Bush. Currently, Kate's leading 7-2. I have with me joined in the commentary is Stephen Coles. Welcome, Stephen.
Hi, Mick. Good to be here.
Last year's winner, not to be this year.
No, Lee got me yesterday.
Yeah.
And Lee's in fine form, and he's playing one of my teammates at Heathmont, Gary Gervin.
Right.
Gary's had a couple of good wins yesterday and had a good win this morning against Phil Dowdell.
He did too, yes. That was a good game, that. They're currently on rink 3, and it's all tied. Back to our game. Crispy's put another one in there. That's 2 shots.
Yeah, I've been watching the game as well this morning, and between these two boys, they're having a great tussle.
And as always, it's played in great spirits.
Oh, look, they're mates going back many, many years.
Yeah.
They played together in the first Vix team back in 2013.
Wow. Crispy was back in last year. He missed the year before.
And the state team's unbeaten over all these years.
10 years straight, correct,
yep,
yeah.
And looking for an 11th this year, based here.
It is, yes. And there'll be quite a few trialling out, I believe, too, that putting their hands up to represent Victoria this year.
It's a great honour to play for the Big V.
Which is not far away here.
Mitch has been able to respond to anything Crispy's put in, I've been noticing.
Yes, I reckon he might nearly have the shot there, I think.
And Mick, it's a great venue here to have the state titles.
Absolutely.
Couldn't be anywhere else.
It's, we're pretty lucky. Well, I'm from Hayward. It's pretty lucky that it's so close to Hayward that we're able to utilise it quite regularly. So.
And Crispy's just played a weighted shot to try to move the jack back, but just missed.
Yes.
Mitch is trying to play weight into his shot bowl to try and move the jack back to gain a few
He's not
extras.
far away.
And he's just moved it but still got shot.
Yeah. Might just be the one still. Just the one to Mitch. He now leads 7-4.
So Mitch has taken this end long. Not a bad first bowl. In the other rinks, Lee Wesley's, I think, up 7-4. And it's 4 all on Lee's rink. And Simon Callahan is up 11-2. For those in the Warrnambool area, should come down and watch especially the next semi-finals. There's going to be some great matches being played. And that's a great bowl from Steve Mitchell. Holding 2 now. And Crispy's gone for the drive again. And what a great drive it was. Jack in the ditch, and he's about 6 feet from the jack. Now holding 2. Mick, you just missed a great drive from Neil Crisp. Jack's in the ditch.
Right.
And he's holding 2 now. After Steve had put 2 bowls on the jack.
That's what Crispy can do. Would that be second shot now, Steve?
I think so. It's a bit hard to tell from here. No, I think Mitch may have it.
Right. Well, he hasn't. He has now. Or if he didn't, he has now.
He has now,
Yeah.
definitely. No, I think he was holding before.
Yeah.
And we've got the ladies playing their semis over on
We have, yes.
rink. Joan Moss is playing Linda Creek and Kylie Stafford is playing Kate Bush.
So it looks to be Kate's 11 and Kylie's 2. And Linda would be 5. And Joan is 10. The game's tightened up between Shanks. He had a good lead. Now it's Smarty's come back at him. It's 11-8 now on rink 4.
That looks as though it's 2
2 to
to
Mitch.
Steve.
Yeah.
So he's gone to 8-4 now.
I make it 9-4.
9-4.
We'll see what the marker does with the electronic scoreboard.
Not a bad first bowl from
Yeah, good start.
Steve Mitch. And Mick, the pairs start tomorrow.
Yes.
There's going to be some great games there.
Yeah, one section in particular, there's whole four of them struck one another. So last year's champions in Damo and Mickey Edwards, got Crispy.
And I'm in the same section.
You're in the same one too, yes.
So we're looking forward to some really good games tomorrow.
I believe it's open this year, the pairs, is it? The ladies who joined us, is that right?
I'm not certain about that.
I got told yesterday, apparently. We'll look into that. They didn't hold the ladies last year, the pairs. There wasn't enough entries. Crispy just shy with that one. Steve's just done a bit of research. Apparently that's not what I was told yesterday. The ladies' pairs is an event on their own. There's 6 entries. Good bowl here. Oh, just missed. Mitch still holding one. Mitch playing forehand, trying to get underneath Crispy's short bowl there. It's not far off. No damage.
Crispy looks as though he's lining up for the drive. Yep.
He is.
Just hits the front bowl of Mitch's and it's 1 to Mitch.
It makes it 10 to Mitch, 4 to Crispy. Yep.
And on the next rank, Lee's just picked up a 4, so he's gone to a 10-5 lead at the moment.
And you started by Mitch.
Mitch has been pretty consistent with that first bowl,
He has.
getting it around the jack.
That was after the first couple of ends, that is.
Yep.
Crispy's responded. Good bowl.
And great bowl.
So, Steve, you've represented the Armbics before? I
Yeah,
believe?
first 7 years.
Well done.
And Victoria's just been so strong, but the other states are now coming back.
Yes, I've been there the last 2 years,
Yes.
and it was always New South Wales that were the threat, but
Yep.
last year Queensland
Queensland.
are the big improvers.
And it's great to see WA and Tasmania
Yeah.
also in there now.
Yes.
And the national titles are a really good format because we play singles, pairs, triples, fours,
I reckon
and it's a really good test.
It is. Yeah, last year I played in the singles and I played in the pairs with Crispy, and Crispy and I won all our games, and Crispy dropped the first game of singles on the first day, and that was the only game he dropped, and I dropped 2 of my singles, so we had between the two of us, we had a pretty good tournament, pretty good week.
And we've had a few years where after the first couple of days Victoria have been behind, but we've come back in the last 2 days and taken over.
Yeah, I believe Western Australia, I think that happened over there.
Yep.
I understand that 20 seconds
Yeah.
greens.
And back in about 2019, New South Wales were leading on the last day,
Yeah.
and we ended up winning all matches on that last day, and slipped in by lunchtime. We had it,
Right.
but New South Wales were not happy.
That wouldn't be either.
That was played at Maitland.
They seem to take it personally.
It's good. There's a lot of rivalry between New South Wales
Very.
and Victoria in these games.
There is. Looks like one to Crispy.
Clay Parker's the driving force over in New South Wales. Still.
Yes, he didn't play last year.
Yeah.
He's suffering a little bit with his health wise as far as his legs and back. He was their coach.
Yep.
But I saw him in Tasmania play, and he's pretty handy.
He runs a lot of their coaching
He does.
over there, and they actually have a good program where they select their squad around March, April, and they then do a lot of training sessions as a group.
Oh, that's interesting. Crispy's thrown a familiar long end.
Don't think you'll be quite happy with that first bowl.
No. far away by the looks.
Yeah, another good bowl. And the Vic team, they've done a great job, the committee, organising these events, but they're also supported by a good set of sponsors.
Exactly, and we wouldn't be in the position we're in now if it hadn't been for those sponsors in City Bowls Club, Daly's IGA, Hayward, Portland and Koroit, Lockett Real Estate, Coastal Car Rentals, Mitch's Preserves, Midfield Group, Morton Power, Build and Pro and Warrnambool Locksmiths. We thank them very much for their support. It helps us greatly.
And another drive coming up from Crispy. And he's just missed the shot. I'd say Mitch will probably try and put a bowl to cover those two orange at the back.
I'd say that's what he'd be thinking. Looked a bit wide when he delivered that.
Might just dribble in. Yep, it's unfortunately gone into the drink.
It's going again. And misses the other side.
I can't remember which year, Mick, but Crispy did make the quarterfinals of the Australian Open, going back about 10 years.
I think it was around 10 years.
Which was a fantastic effort.
Good bowl here.
And that gives 2 to Steve.
Front one not in? No.
So how many ends between the two of them in this game so far?
11 ends played. 12-5 is this current score.
Well, that's pretty unfamiliar from these two. with their first bowls.
It is. No doubt we'll see some corrections. It's more like it. Still ran through a bit.
Probably just got shot. And Crispy slipped through as well.
Yes.
Oh, that's a better bowl from Stephen.
Holding 2. Must be pretty close.
That looks as though it could be shot.
Yeah, good bowl.
No, it's close, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit hard to tell with that angle. We might have made. It's interesting now. Two up or one down? Deliberating.
I think they might need. Well, Crispy's gone with the fingers.
One.
1-0. So we've got a 6-shot deficit now.
We have. Okay, we're just going to have a change in commentary now. Both Steve and I will have a rest, and I'd like to introduce you to Peter Brain and Mick Edwards.
Afternoon, Mickey. How you going?
Yeah, good, Peter. How you going?
Oh, it's been a big couple of days so far.
It has been. Were you a bit unlucky this morning, mate, were you?
Yeah.
You got 4 on the last end, I heard.
Oh, it's me driving.
Well, you better learn to drive better.
It was 19 all. He drew 2, and I had to attack it. So
Oh, right. Oh, no. So, yeah, right. I thought it was 1917
No.
your way. But
No,
he
it was
got-
19
I missed
yeah.
a bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
So, good luck to Shanks. He bowled pretty well.
Oh, he is. That's why he's in the. That's why he's got to the quarterfinals, mate, or whatever. What are we up to? Quarters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
quarters.
last 8 anyhow.
Oh, the last 8. So you don't end up there bowling badly. Anyway, you've done well. You got further than I did. So yeah. Anyway, as everyone would realise, we can't do this without our sponsors, and for some unknown reason, and I still to this day I don't know why, we had a couple of sponsors like the Central of Victoria, which is FP Nevins, Livestock Real Estate Auctioneers, and also Central Victoria Removals. And I'm not sure why they aren't on our banner over there, but they've been a part of our thing since we started a couple of years ago, and they're a valued sponsor like the rest of them. City Memorial Bowls Club, Daly's IGA, Lockett Real Estate, Coastal Car Rentals, Morton Power Midfield Group, Build Pro, Mitch Preserves, and there's Warrnambool Locksmith. So without those people, we wouldn't survive. But anyway, we're going all right while they're on board.
So with both of us in the chair at the moment, we're both committee members of the ARMVICS, and we're basically trying to promote arm bowling wherever we go. We've run into a couple of players this week who have suggested that we have run some coaching clinics, one at Sebastopol, which we will look into and start doing that. We've been to Layla and run a coaching clinic there. So what we're on about is to try and promote arm bowling wherever possible, and this is part of it. Greens are rolling better today too. Is it because of the
I don't know,
coolness?
mate. I don't know, mate. I never got inside. I was out on the mighty sea green.
Oh, it was lovely though.
It
Wasn't
was lovely.
Yep.
Actually, it wasn't running too bad. If you came up here on Wednesday, which I did for a practice, you'd nearly give the game away. But it was running all right yesterday. But anyway, this is a great match here between Neil Crisp and Steve Mitchell. They've been in the arm side for, I think Mitch is up to his 8th or 9th thing. Crispy, if he makes the side, he pulled out for 1 year for whatever reason. But if he gets back in, yes, this will be 10 years that he's been bowling for the state side, which has been very successful. They've had 10 and they've won, and Vic's won's 10 out of 10. So pat on the back to everyone who is involved in those games.
something we should think about, numbering hats too, mate.
Yes,
cricketers-
maybe. Yeah,
cricketers
that's right.
do.
Yeah, we could do the big presentation of baggy black or something. No, but yeah,
But that's what we're trying to do, is trying to promote arm bowls wherever we can. Any little thing that we can think of, that's what we're after.
that's right. And as we all get a bit older, a lot of people are taking up arms, etc., to keep their game going. And I believe at City up here, there's approximately 70 arm bowlers,
Yes,
which is
yeah,
unbelievable.
yep.
And there's, I'm not sure of the rest of the states, or yeah,
Apparently there's 30,000 of us at the moment, so
in Victoria.
apparently.
There you go.
Mitch has drawn
Well,
a shot there. He's just rolled his own over. I believe he shot there. So
yeah,
he's leading, what's that, 12-6 at the
yeah,
moment.
12-6,
Yeah.
yes, Mitch's way.
Put the pressure on Crispy.
Yeah. But Mitch is on the 6th of June. He's going in for a knee replacement, so hopefully that doesn't hold him out, because our next national championships are in September. So hopefully he'll be available for selection, and if he gets selected, hopefully he'll be available to play in September. But there's a lot of people running around with knee replacements, and you're usually back on your feet after a couple of months, hopefully. So, yeah, it could all work well for him.
Playing this one a bit safe, not to
Yeah,
disturb the
yeah,
head, I
that's
would
right,
say.
yeah.
I think he'll take one.
Take one and run, mate.
Yep. So that'll be 13-6. You'd classify Crispy as one of the informed bowlers from down this area, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, for
Some
sure,
of,
yeah.
Some of the things that he's done.
Yeah, no, he's won the Vic Open a few years ago when he still had an arm, and that, well, if you have a look at his arm there, it's actually got lots of little holes in it. And the guy who designed him, Peter Bloomfield, he's down Traralganish Way, I believe, and he said, "Is there anything you'd like special?" And Crispy said, "Yeah, it'd be nice to have some holes drilled in it so it doesn't catch the wind."
Oh, okay.
And obviously it's worked for him. He's won quite a few things. He's I think he could even be the club singles champion at this bowls club at present stage. He's goes all right.
That's a good start from Stephen.
Yeah, but he does put in a lot of work, and as we all know, practice makes perfect. Or the more work you put in, the more you'll get out of the game.
He's a predominantly ditch-to-ditch bowler, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And he's not scared of having a run at him,
Yep.
which...
In singles is a little bit unheard of.
Yeah. And can be costly if you're playing Simon Shanks Cullinane.
And doing a 4 in the last 10. Thanks, Mick.
No, that's all right, mate. At least you got there, mate. I didn't. So, yeah.
Oh, looks like he's going to come up short with this one. Yeah, just 3 feet.
If I had good eyesight, I'd give you some scores across the board, but I can't really see the board. It's all a bit blurry to me, but on rink 3 it is
15-6.
which would be Lee Wesley's way, I believe.
Yep.
And next one, mate. Can you see that, Pete?
It's 19-9.
19-9. Who's there?
Oh, that's Shanks.
That's Shanks.
Yeah, he needs 2 to go out.
Playing Gary Smart. Smarty. Smarty's a member of this club.
And the 2 old war veterans on the end.
That's right, yeah. Old Kevy Johnson and Fly Davies, or Gary, who won. Oh, no, not Gary. But I've forgotten his name now. Isn't that terrible? Davies. Colin Davies. Sorry, Fly.
Yep.
Yeah, but we all know him as Fly, so...
So would Kevin be leading that one?
John Davies, yes. He could, if the scoreboard's right, Colin or Fly should be on the left-hand side of the scoreboard. So where are they on, mate? What are they on?
They're on rink 4-5.
5.
So it's 7-18.
7-18, yeah. Yeah. The old champ, Kevy, he's doing all right against the young fella. Well, young compared to the two of them, not so
Yeah, that's right.
not so much young. Fly's in the 70s, I believe, or if he's not, he'd be very close to it. So, but I'm not sure. I'd have to take my shoes and socks off and a few other people's to count Kevin's age. So,
And the girls, Kylie Stafford and Kate Bush, I think Kate is leading that one. On rink 6, that's 12-7.
Yeah.
Kylie was down considerable there a few ends ago, but she's fought back to within 5.
oh, that's good. And on rink 7 is Linda Creek and Joan Moss.
So that's 8-17. So I'm saying Linda Creek's winning that one. If that's the way they're around.
Moss should be.
First, shouldn't she?
No, Creek would be first. Surnames, Creek, Moss. Alphabet.
Alphabet, is it? Okay.
It usually is. It was when I... that's why I was no good at school, mate.
Or is it as per the draw?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I thought it was alphabet always, but maybe not.
No, looks like Stephen's got another one. 14-6. Oh, they're going to look at it now.
Oh.
I might have gone the early crow.
Mitch would love to kick it out. So it's mine, mate. Sorry.
Get down there and measure it, he said.
I think the marker is the bloke, Peter Davies. He's a accredited umpire, coach, you name it. And I did actually offer to mark a game yesterday, and he said, I love marking. And so bad luck, pal. You miss out.
This is where we should have a drone to get over the top of that measure.
Well, before, when it's a bit closer, this morning when they were up around the tee, you could change the angle of the camera, I believe, and they were zooming right in when there was a few measures. But it's a little bit far out to do that.
Some dispute
They might be calling an umpire.
whether the measure has moved the kitty or not.
Oh. Well, yeah, if that's the case, you just give it up, don't you? I think. Mitch is hanging onto the mat, so I guess it went Mitch's way. So your early crow worked out, mate.
Yep.
14-6.
We are spoiled here, though, Mick, aren't we?
Oh, certainly are.
This is a magnificent structure and setup.
Complex, and I believe they got other things in the drawing board to make it even better.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's public, so I won't tell you everything that's going on.
Someone's talking about putting something out the back that's playable on. Very good.
Yeah.
And of course, this is a lead up to our pairs section tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah.
So these two that are playing each other, they pair up together.
They pair
too.
up. Yes, they do.
I was talking to Mitch before, and he said, "Well, it's just like this." He said,
Put his name on the medal already.
"Yeah.
If they turn up, the medal. If the medals turn up, the job was giving to one of our commentators who are talking now, and it wasn't myself. It was meant to pick him up in Bendigo, and he got down here and realised that, oops, where are the medals? Oh, they're still in Bendigo. But luckily, one of our committee men lives Bendigo way, and he'll bring them down, and hopefully he's going to arrive at 3 o'clock today for the presentation. So
I can get a bit of string and bottle tops, and that'll do for the
that'll
time
do.
being."
Oh. It's nice to have a medal, but I think they'd be happy with the monetary
With the treat.
with the treat as well. But anyway. And if people aren't aware, this is where the national championships are this year. So obviously people from every state bar the Northern Territory. Well, it's not a state, is it? It's a territory. So this is where they'll be held. We need 3 rinks to play on, or 3 greens, I should say, sorry. And so City Memorial is our major sponsor, and they're just an unbelievable club. They're just so generous with their time, their money, the volunteers that they have. They're just exceptional people. And we're very happy that we've got this, whatever the word is I'm trying to think of. Whatever it is, it's good. Thank you.
Plus Brian, who organises just about everything.
Yeah. Yeah,
Pleasure to work with him.
He is good. unfortunately, it was at the club that I was at Warrnambool, and he got this job up here, and he's come up here. I think he's been here 7 years now, and he's bowls coordinator. He just organises everything, and he's got the bowls side of this club going so well with a lot of the social bowls. He's got comps on or things nearly every night of the week, and it just gets people into this, and they get introduced to the great game of bowls.
Mitch just needs to tip his eight. Oh, no, he looks like he's going to trail it. Oh, what a good bowl.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Stephen Mitchell, take a bow.
Yeah. It's brought a smile to his face anyway. He doesn't smile that often, Mitch, but I think he's pretty damn happy now.
Bit of pressure on Crispy.
Yeah.
I'd probably say this wouldn't be short. He's on line to knock his own in. Up it comes. Oh, it's just cut it.
Oh.
On to Stephen again.
Yep. So that comes out to 15-6, Steve Mitchell's way. As you probably all realise, the first to 21. So, yeah. Neil Chris has got a bit of work ahead of him. But there was a game yesterday, early in the day, that one of a bowler, and no names will be mentioned, but the score was 20-10, and the person who was on 10 actually got up and won. So you'd think you'd have it pretty safe and it'd be in the bag, and obviously that gentleman thought that, and the other person came home, yeah, which is a great effort.
Just in general, Mick, I've played a lot of sport in my time, but I reckon this is the hardest to be consistent at day in, day out.
Yeah.
So many variables that you've got to master.
Yeah. And the variables being under roof aren't as bad as when you're outdoors, because obviously you have tailwinds, side winds, cross winds, you name it. But under here, you still have variables, and yeah. And it's a game that's a lot of it's between the ears, and it's not like when Brainy played footy. If he didn't like what was going on, he'd just take the bloke out and worry about what happens with the tribunal. Crispy's put in a great bowl here.
Yep.
Yep.
And it looks like Simon has won that game, I would say, on rink 4. 21-9.
Oh, yeah. Well done, Shanks.
Shanks is actually one of our leading singles players for the state side.
Yeah.
He normally plays singles. And occasionally he partners up with Mickey Swan in the
You got scores.
in the pairs. What are you trying to do here, Mick?
Can you see him?
21-9. That's one done. And
we just had Mickey Swan over as the roving reporter, came in with a few updates but we beat him to the punch there, but we knew that Simon had already won his game. So he's trying hard, but he is a try hard. So
and there's a victory for Lee Wesley over Gary Gervin. That'll be 21-6, that one.
And that is actually Gary Smart.
Is it Gary Smart?
Yeah, it's meant to be. Oh, no, sorry. No, it could be Gavin, yeah, sorry.
Thank you, Mick.
Yeah, sorry. Mitch is down here. He's having a bit of a look at it. He certainly won't be short. And he's got
taken
rid of
that one
one.
out.
He's got one out. So
So
which
he's
is
still one
a
down.
good result. It's better to be one down than two down, as we all would realise.
Fair way to draw another
Yeah.
here, though.
A man of Neil Christ's talent should be able to draw another one. I'd near back him in.
He looks narrow.
Yeah, he's going to backdoor it, eh?
Yep. And he has two.
He has, yeah. So Mitch is good. Upshot before was to no avail. He got another one in, but then again, if the other one was still there, Crispy probably would have picked up three on that end. So
Yep, 15-8 now. So I dare say he'll kick all the bowls back to the 6 foot mark and
yeah,
put the mat
here he
down
goes,
and
yeah.
roll it to the 6 foot mark at the other end. He's very predictable,
Yeah.
but that's his game.
And how is the Castlemaine Bowls Club going, Peter Brain?
Yeah, we've had a reasonable year this year. Picked up one flag in
Oh,
one of our lower divisions, Division 6.
Yeah.
It was a thrilling game too. Oh, gee, it was.
So does Division 6 get promoted? Do they come up to the Division 5,
Yes,
like promotion, relegation?
It's a little bit different up in our Bendigo region because Division 6 is a 3-rinker and then you go up a division. It's a 4-rinker.
Yeah, so they'd be...
So where Division 7 is a 2-rinker. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's hard all the way through.
Yeah.
So you got to have the numbers to
Yeah,
be promoted.
yeah.
I'm sure our guys would want to go up to test themselves, but
Oh, well, they can always just recruit more players, I guess.
Yep.
Do you have trouble getting new players at the club?
we have. But all of a sudden we've had a little bit of an influx, so it's probably worked out well for us with this coming season. But it's terribly hard work. People just don't want to commit to a 14-week
Yeah.
program, to play pennant bowls.
Oh,
That's what we find up their way.
Oh, well, they can go and play footy if they want and do an 18 round if they want to sook. So,
Yeah, I did some figures on our last season, and every week there was 5 people unavailable. So it makes it hard.
Yeah, well, our club, which is in Warrnambool, we have up to 30 missing every week.
Sure.
And people just say, oh, I don't, just that commitment, but I know many people that have actually won't turn up to their daughter or son's wedding because bowls are on. They're just addicted to the game, or being a team sport, people don't want to let their teammates down. But it certainly wouldn't be allowed in my family or at my home because I'd be shot.
Just an update on the girls. It looks like Kate Bush has got a commanding lead over Kylie, 20-8.
Oh, wow.
And we're not quite sure about the other,
Joan
Moss and Linda Creek. It looks like we think that Linda Creek may be leading that 19-9 against Joan. So we'll have to confirm that though. And Rick Five's finished too, by the look of it, mate.
All right. So that
Kevin and Colin
yeah.
Dovey. Kev's left the
scooter on.
scooter on the drinks. So he reckons he's going on.
Yeah, well, he'll just leave it there until the next game. So.
So we're still here with Stephen Mitchell has got shot there. Crispy doesn't look like he's short. Missed it on the wide side. Mitch has got another chance to draw us a second.
Yeah.
Holding one at the moment. Looks like he's going to come up a bit short, I would say. Being very, very careful.
No,
Very, very careful.
yeah, but if he keeps getting one an end, Neil Chris won't catch him.
And he need 21 ones.
That's right. So there is 16-8. And, oh, no, they're having a look at the scorecard now. There could be a bit of a discussion going on. I don't know what it is, but we will find out shortly. All our cheat sheets have just been taken by the bowls coordinator.
So
all our names and that
we're flying blind now,
yeah,
Mick.
we have. But as everyone can appreciate, what a great thing this is, this live streaming that is brought to bowls. That this would be streamed on YouTube. I guess it's Australia wide, is it? Australia wide. So anyone that's interested. So. The people that do our live streaming here, Pure Stream AV, Lachlan Kelly, I believe his name is. I think that's right, is it? Logan Kelly, close. Logan Kelly. He does it, and he's just got the latest gear, and everything's, just magnificent, as you can see. So, so just a bit of a plug for him. So if anyone needs any live streaming, look up Pure Stream AV, and you can talk to Logan, and he'll give you a price, etc. And yeah.
And there is a delay to just cover for any of your mishaps, Mick.
Sorry. I've been good. We did ask another bowler to do a bit of live streaming, and we weren't sure if it was R-rated. So far, I'm going pretty good. I haven't let any slip yet. So.
Good start by Mitch. It's a secret to singles. Get the first one
right on,
within a foot.
Applies a bit of pressure on the other guy.
Yep. And there it shows.
Yeah. A lot of people will be happy with a bowl like that, but I'm sure Crispy's not. If you get within a mat length, you'll win a lot more games than you'll lose. And a mat's about 2 foot long, so if you can do that, you're going all right.
Yeah, just a bit short.
Yeah.
Couple of feet. So I think we're having the girls on the live stream for the next round, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
They'll be nearly down to the grand final finale.
They certainly will be.
Yeah, so they'll be live streamed. So
Oh, he's a good ball.
yeah, great ball by Neil Chris.
A little touch up.
Yeah, a bit of chalk on it.
Yeah, that'll force Mitch to just be there, so he's looking for a foot or two over the draw. This is where you can't afford to be short. He wasn't short. Oh, he's going to take. Oh, no, that's all right.
Yeah, Mitch has still got second shot.
I thought he would have played the other hand.
Yeah. That's why we're sitting here and they're out there, mate. They've probably made the right decision.
Well, he didn't think he was going to take his own bowl out, and he took it out the other end.
That's right.
So hopefully it's a good 4 days for the City Bowls Club.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be.
A few of us are heading off to Barham next week, so
What's that, over 60s?
They're over 60s,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you've got to be old to play in those.
So you had to cheat with your birth certificate. You told a few lies and you got in. You thought you're an old Anzac, mate. You had to tell about lies to get into the war.
I make
well done.
I make it easy now. Yeah, I think it'll be Stephen Mitchell's.
Crispy looks like he's got a.
Yeah,
It's on track. Yeah, it's another great ball.
2.
Yeah, probably 2 there.
Yep. Got to be careful here, Mitch. Can't take your own ball out.
No.
You turn it into a 3.
Look, Crispy's still got one. He could turn it into a 4.
4.
He's changed hand. He heard what Peter Brain said. Obviously, lip red.
No, he didn't change hands. Same hand.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Brian, who won the other one in the girls? Linda?
They're still going. They're still.
The other one.
Yeah, there was only 2 games for the women. Joan Moss and Linda. Yeah, they're still playing. Oh.
Where?
Oh, no, they're not. Oh, I don't know. What happened? Oh, that's Kylie.
This one's playing. That one's been won by
Oh,
Joan
Joan
Moss.
Moss. I was right.
Well, put it all there for you, mate.
You're back on now? Yeah.
So we just had final confirmation of the Joan Moss Linda Creek match. Joan Moss won that one. Scores have disappeared off the screen, but Joan is through to her second final. She was the winner last year, I believe. So we've still got Kylie Stafford and Kate Bush battling it out. They're still showing 20-9 on the. So they're still going.
And Neil Crisp on that last end did pick up 2, so it is Steve Mitchell 16, Neil Crisp 10.
10. Yeah.
So. Well, hopefully Kate Bush might sing out a few songs for us later. You never know.
You never know.
You can be if you're lucky, if you're a Kate Bush fan.
She came down with big raps on her for this tournament. Apparently she's been spotted and bowling very, very well. So
where does she hail from, mate?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Oh.
But we'll find out and we'll get back to the viewers.
Oh, yeah. Actually, there's a young girl, Casey Sheen from this club, seen her and met her up at the Bendigo, the state pennant.
Yep.
Yeah, or something, and she said she's a very good bowler. But obviously, on a day-to-day, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But she's giving Kylie a run for her money, so Mitch is all over it. He's having a great game.
Great bowl.
Another touch of Steve Mitchell. Well done, mate.
Not allowed to show any bias on the commentary.
I just said, well done, mate. You're allowed to applaud or congratulate good bowls. Surely.
Don't know whether Crispy's all the way there. Narrow again.
Yeah,
Ooh, it's a bad bowl for him.
it is.
So they've moved the streaming rink into the second rink.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
Great bowling, Steve Mitchell.
yep.
That's what you get for eating Mitch's Preserves. He's the maker in that. So if anyone wants to bowl like Steve Mitchell, just start buying his preserves at all the local markets. He goes to field days, etc., etc. Yeah, they do a great job. Not to be outdone. Look at that by Neil Crisp. Great bowl.
Got a tight measure there. Yeah, favour Crispies. Does that look like a little bit of weight to you? It does to me.
Yeah.
Contact?
Oh.
No.
He had a few chances there, Mitch. He could have hit his own bowl and knocked it across, or if he was a bit tighter, he would have hit Neil's and knocked it out, and he could have stayed for the shot, but didn't quite work out. But he's still got one more bullet in the gun, so we'll see what he tries. I'm sure he'll try the similar sort of shot.
This is not there. It's a blocker. Get on the line.
Here he goes. He's got a fair bit of weight on this one. Oh no, I might have read it wrong. I tell you, he's very close.
No,
No.
under the head.
If he had a similar weight to his first one that went in the ditch, it might have held up that little bit longer for him, but that's what he's probably saying to himself now. If only.
It's at 11:16 now, Mick.
Correct. While they're just getting ready to do another end, I'll just run through the sponsors again, if that's all right. City Bowls Club, IGA, Daly's IGA, which are in Portland, Hayward and Koroit, Lockett Real Estate, Coastal Car Rentals, Morton Power, Midfield Group, Build Pro, Warrnambool Locksmiths and Mitch's Preserves, and also FP Nevins, Livestock and Real Estate Agent Auctioneers, and Central Victoria Removals. So if anyone up that way is listening and they want to move down to Warrnambool, make sure you give Central Victoria Removals a ring. I'm sure they'd be happy to accommodate. And if you did move down to the Warrnambool, you'd find yourself in a very beautiful place of the state.
Just oh. No, shaking hands.
It's all over Rover.
Yeah, so Kylie's been defeated by Kate Bush. So that'll be 21-10.
So we'll have to wait a little bit longer for Kate to sing one of her songs for us, because she's got to get through after the finals. I'm sure she'll be singing, especially if she gets over Joan Moss. Yes, Joan Moss was in the arm side last year up at East Maitland, which Victoria victors, and she had a very good week. She bowled extremely well.
Good ball from here from Crispy.
Yeah.
And this is the art of correction.
Yeah.
Mitch is probably 4 to 5 foot short
Sure,
with his
yeah.
first one. Oh, I don't think he's shorter. No.
No, she's not sure.
Yeah.
I think he's played an absolute gem.
No, Off it goes.
Oh,
Close.
very close.
Held its line.
Yeah.
Held its line. Doesn't like that one. He's turned his back on it straight away. Don't know why.
Hard to please that man. There's a gentleman down at our club, every time he turns his back on his bowls, it's usually a resting toucher.
Slightly wider line. Has he got the little noggin? No, missed it.
Oh. They're asking, Neil Chris has just asked the marker who has got shot. The marker is now having a look. It's a measure, so it must be very close. The marker would hate to give Crispy the wrong information because it decides on what shot he's going to play.
He's going to come up and have a look anyhow.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's not.
No. You can tell a lot of difference from there. He's walked up at least 12 foot, and the marker can't tell, and he's right above it. So, well done, Crispy. 20/20 vision there, I'd say. The way he's swinging, he looks like he's got a bit of weight, so
Well,
he
yeah,
must be thinking.
He's down. If he can take those two out, he might make a few. No, he got one of them.
Actually, I think the marker did say that Mitch did have shot, and it was a measure for the second. So that's why he probably played that shot. Oh,
What
a
a
great
great
bowl.
bowl.
Unbelievable. Well done, Steve Mitchell.
Great bowl.
Take a bow, mate.
Definitely made sure he's got the one now.
Yeah.
17-11. And that's what you need to do when you're about the 15-16 mark. Pick up some shots.
Well, they're looking. They didn't look for too long.
No, there's only one. Marker indicates one shot. 17-11, man.
Yeah, that's what I got here, mate. Thought Logan was going to the esky there.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
Might have going to shout us a can or something.
Yeah, that's right. Are you a gamer, Logan, by any chance? You got a little control there. It looks like you'd be good at it. Oh, look at this by Steve Mitchell. What a great starter.
He's bowling well.
He's jack high and probably about 8 inches to 12 inches away from the kitty. Just applies that bit of pressure on Crispy.
The winner of this game will move into the semis. The winner of this match will play Lee Wesley. And the other semi will be between Kevin Johnson and Simon Cullinane.
So stay tuned, everyone, because the bowls, the talent and the quality of the bowls will certainly stay the same.
And our next streaming match will be the final of the ladies, Joan Moss and Kate Bush. That's coming up directly after this one.
Oh, Mitch is unbelievable. Have a look at that, folks. They're two great bowls.
He didn't bowl this well in the triples with us, did he, mate?
To be honest, I've never seen him bowl this well. but he is, and
He's a competitor.
the only one who'd be really unhappy about it is probably Neil Crisp, I'd say, because it is a very competitive game, but a lot of people, just like seeing good bowls.
Just going to die under it a bit.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he's got it.
Crispy, great bowl, mate.
Yep. Little trail for one.
Yep.
Oh, weight's critical on this.
He's got a couple of options. He's done it very well. No, he hasn't. He's just missed it.
As we all say, there's holes for bowls. Just going to go under.
Yeah.
Yeah, the situation is Stephen's got to be careful. Doesn't take his own ball out. He could lay 3 down. Should I have mentioned that or not?
Oh. Oh.
So he's only 1 down.
Yeah.
Two feet. He's not done by a long shot, is he?
Nah. I'm sure he's been in these situations many a time before, and he might have got through with a win or a victory, but certainly not giving up.
Oh, no, still only one. He had a chance then to take the kitty back.
Yeah.
Would have made 2 or 3. As it is, it's just the one, I think. What's the marker going to show us?
One paddle.
Yep.
So 17-12, Steve Mitchell's way. And we'd also like to thank all the markers too, because when you're getting up to this, they're all volunteers. They volunteer their time, and as games go on, they can be up to 2 hours or so. So, yeah, which is a great thing on their behalf that they do volunteer their time.
Just a little bit over.
Better be there than 2 metres short, eh?
Correct weight.
It's not very often that the kitty bounces back towards the middle of the rink, but it has been known to happen.
Very occasionally, though, mate.
Yeah. And just a moment ago, I thanked the markers and that, but I forgot to thank the umpires that do the job too. They also volunteer their time and they all do courses for that, not necessarily the markers, but I think you can get accredited markers, which would be for things like the Australian Open maybe and that. But the markers, yeah, they are certainly accredited. Oh, sorry, the umpires.
A little bit of a loose head, this one.
Yeah.
Looks like Mitch may have 2 shots.
Yeah.
Oh,
He might have had 2. Oh,
I think that could be shot. Great bowl.
yeah.
Great bowl.
Anything,
Stephen Mitchell.
anything you can do, mate, I can do better.
Yep. One down on the head. Play weight, do you think, Mick? Yeah, he's winding up, I think. Plenty of weight. And he got it. And the kitty.
And it is out of bounds. So we have to have live live ends, so they'll replay it. And it's up to they could go back from the end that they played from if they wish, but they're happy to go from either end, or this end, where all the bowls are, instead of kicking them back. It was probably actually lucky that it did go out of bounds, because I think Mix would have been holding a couple of shots. Yeah, so...
Yeah, the driver's predominantly used to take bowls out or to kill the end, so he got his desired result.
Yeah.
So we start again.
Yeah.
So what are we under? The 22nd end, is it?
15, 16. Yeah. 16, no, yeah, they're playing their 22nd, 23rd end now, yeah.
I think I played a couple of over 25s yesterday. It takes its toll after
it
a while.
does, yeah. And being arm bowlers, we're not arm bowlers for no reason. We have got a few, the odd health issue. Crispy's probably pulled up about just under a metre short there. So he could have left the door open for Mitch.
Just a bit quick.
Yeah. He'd be happy if it stays up. He'd be happy if it was a resting toucher, but it's not. He's happy that the bowl stayed on the playing surface.
Just got a message from El Presidente.
All right.
Reckons we're doing a sterling job.
I'm sure he is too in his spare parts. he should be actually working and not looking at the live streaming, but good luck to him.
Yes.
Yeah,
Damien Riches.
yeah.
Good on you, buddy.
He had 2 or 3 years ago when we were over in Tasmania playing, he came up with this idea of forming a committee, and he is the driving force. He's unbelievable.
Oh, great shot.
Great.
Stephen
Well done,
Mitchell.
Mitchell. Take a bow again, Mitch.
Yeah, so we formed a committee.
Yeah, and with a name, his email address is Forever Bowls or something. So, yeah, you can understand his love and passion for the game.
But I believe we're gone from strength to strength.
Oh,
too.
yeah, yeah.
And this shows it, the amount
Yeah.
of entries we've had into this year.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, I think we've nearly, I'm not sure, but last year, I mean, we're probably up by at least 20, 25 players in the men's section. The women have nearly doubled.
Yep.
Etc. Where with a club of this size of City has, if they've got 70 arm bowlers, I'm not really sure why they're not bowling, because they don't have to travel. I think they can get a bit nervous or scared that they're playing state stuff, and they think, oh, we're not good enough, but everyone's beatable on their day. You're the best bowler in the world can have an off day, and you have an exceptional day, and you'll get the chocolates.
and this is how you get your experience
Yeah.
playing at
Yeah,
this level.
yeah. Because as I said previously, it's 90% of it is between the ears, and if you keep a level head about you, and that, it's weight control, muscle memory, etc., etc. So that's why people like myself struggle, because there's not a hell of a lot between the ears.
Just looking at that end there, Mick, do you reckon the green, it may have just changed a little bit? It's
I don't know. Well, something's changed.
yeah,
Maybe they're
Two-
sick of, maybe they're sick of having really good bowls.
5 short
Yeah,
bowls.
yeah, 5 short. Yeah, it does. The weather conditions do change the speed of the green. So maybe it's. Well, actually, just sitting here, I think it's dropped a couple of degrees. I'm feeling a bit cooler than I was 10 minutes ago,
And you've got long pants on.
and I've got long pants on. And,
Yeah.
and it's why Peter Brain sitting beside me shivering.
Yeah, we've got exactly the same carpet at home.
Oh, right.
And we know at about 4:30 we call it the bewitching hour, and it speeds up by 2 metres.
I think Damo's got this carpet in his own house. That's how much he loves bowls. He goes around to all the bowls clubs that are putting resurfacing their greens in and says, "Can I have another one? I've got another couple of rooms to go."
Oh, good start,
Yeah,
Mitch.
look at Mitch.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
that is brilliant.
That is great bowling, Steve Mitchell.
Yeah, so from that Tassie trip, we've come a long way by forming a committee, forming a selection committee, forming a match tournament committee, organising sponsorship.
And we're not we're a non-profit organisation, and the money that we do get through sponsorship and running tournaments and that, we give it back to the people that are selected in the state side, so which just helps them out for accommodation and all their expenses for a week, because there was just thoughts that it could end up a game for the rich people and not your ability, because if you go away for a week, and I mean, there's been Perth and Tasmania and that, there's airfares, accommodation obviously, and your food, and if you're like partaking in a drink or two, you've got all these things, they all add up, and it's certainly not it can be a costly exercise.
Yep. Mitch can draw one more in for game.
For game, yeah.
Put the pressure
And
right on.
But Neil Crisp still got 2 bullets in the gun, so in the magazine, so
Just a bit shy. Just missed his line by a little bit.
decisions for Neil Crisp.
I presume he would not be short.
Not with that swing anyway.
No. Oops.
As Peter said before, holes for bowls. Now he's turning around talking to the people behind him saying, this green's running badly. Nothing to do with his own ability.
Nothing to do with the delivery. Bounced 5 times halfway up the green. Oh, Mitch, good line. And got to beat that one there.
I tell you what, if he takes this out,
No, that's a good home though. Handy.
will he
position.
reload or will he reassess what
He's
he
going to have to.
Yeah.
If he takes his own out, he could possibly be
Game.
down game.
He'll be down game, I'd say.
Oh,
he's
he's pulled a fetlock.
of course, but he's going for the injury rule now. Timeout.
He's close. Missed.
Holes for bowls.
Mitch moves on to 20. One from victory.
Crispy's gritted his teeth and he's walked down there. He'll probably get a massage after this.
He's what a bingo tonight.
Well, I'm not going to say where he's getting the massage.
And we're even making an impression on the patrons that are watching it on the TV screen here.
Yeah, well, there's a good spectator. Yeah, there's a lot of people who. This will double in the finals, I would imagine. City Bowls Club have their draw tonight, and you cannot move in this place.
And you won't be able to on Sunday either.
Yeah, no. that's
Mother's
right.
Day.
Mother's Day, yeah.
It was the same last year.
Yeah.
Oh, Mitch, that's a bit of a loose one. Getting excited. 2013 the score.
And it is a great place for a feed up here. They've got a great bistro. The man who runs the show is Robert King. I've had quite a numerous amount of feeds up here and never been disappointed. Does a great job.
And the little cafe.
And the little cafe, which they're very multi-skilled. All the staff up here, they can pour beers, steam dim sims, make buddy jaffles, put tomato sauce on pies. They've just got it all covered. And they tough it out. They do a great job. I think there's only about 4 or 5 that actually work behind the bar. Look at that by Steve Mitchell.
Pulled pork burger today.
There you go. And
very nice.
And looking very happy about it.
And the 4 or 5 glasses of water that I had after my game.
That's right.
He's after it again.
Oh, great bowl. You'd be holding shot, I'd say, with that. Yeah. Crispy.
And this is what Bowles is all about. He's just had a resting toucher, and now to be able to perform the same thing again, it's the hardest thing in bowls. But when you're on, you're on.
Oh.
And that's Nelly's shot.
Yeah.
So the one is usually the hardest one to get to at the end of a game.
Crispy's done another fetlock. His weight's a lot better this time. Yes, and he's moved it. Definitely holding shot, and No, still only 1 to Neil Crisp. Stephen will not be short. He's coming in pretty well. He's got it. What a great bowl. What a great bowl. Looking at the live stream, it looks like Steve Mitchell will be holding game.
He's done the leg again.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's halfway up the green. It might be enough for a shot.
I think, oh, gee whiz.
Get the long measure out.
Yeah.
Could be a shot. No, I think so.
Gee, oh, yeah. I'd say it's shot. Oh, he's... One to Neil Crisp. The game continues. Is that right? Is that...
Bit of a dispute with the umpire.
Yeah,
Steve Mitchell has shot.
yeah. very important for the marker to call the shot. So Crispy's going down to have a look himself. Yeah, because obviously if the marker told Neil that he had shot.
Well, he's 2 down now.
Yeah.
Another good bowl by Stephen Mitchell, who seems to be labouring a bit
Yeah.
with this knee of his.
We might have to bring his operation forward. The big question is, will Steve Mitchell have to play his last bowl, depending on what Crispy does here? If it doesn't go to plan, I'm sure Mitch won't bowl his last.
So it's all down to this bowl.
Correct.
To keep the match alive or shake hands. Looks like weight to me. Is it wide?
No one's over. Got rid of one.
That's game.
She's all over Rover. As Neil Crisp has picked up the bowl of Steve Mitchell and he's sent it down the other end.
Yep.
What a great game.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Anyway, everyone stay tuned. The ladies' grand final between Joan Morse and Kate Bush will be on directly. I don't know what the time delay is. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening.